Are you trying to add new contacts to your database? In this video, I'm going to show you how we added over 65 contacts to our database in less than 60 minutes. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the computer. But first, I want to thank this idea from Michelle Knapp with Keller Williams Realty Partners in Woodstock, Georgia. So Michelle and I have been teaming together on holiday contests in Bridge Mill. And what we do is we have the homeowners submit their picture of the decorations that they've done outside for Halloween and Christmas holiday lights. And we create a map so that people in the community can drive through and look at all the holiday displays and also vote for their favorite. Those maps have become very popular in the neighborhood, and a lot of people like to use those to drive around with their families and see all of the decorations. So Michelle was monitoring some of the Facebook groups that Bridge Mill has, and she noticed that a lot of people were asking about the yard sale. In the past, there had been somebody in the neighborhood that was creating a paper map that showed all of the different yard sale locations, people that were having yard sales and stuff, so that the community or anybody outside of the community that was coming in would know where to go and what neighborhood, what streets there were that had these yard sales and stuff. So anyway, that person was no longer creating the map for the community, and it was a need. So there was a lot of people posting, where's the map? You know, what's going on? Why don't we have a map of the yard sales and stuff? So Michelle brought that idea to me, and she said, is there a way that we can do this using digital marketing and the maps that we were creating for the holidays and stuff to help these homeowners? So we quickly put together a landing page on our website that would allow people to submit their yard sales. So let me go ahead and turn it over to the computer, and I'll show you how we did it, and then I'm going to show you how you can create one of these as well. Now, there's a lot of community-wide yard sales that happen in the month of April, and this is an awesome way to generate a lot of goodwill with the community and provide a helpful resource for everyone that is looking to shop in the neighborhood. So let's go ahead and turn it around to the computer. So you're on my desktop right now, and this is the landing page that I created on my website. So if you're familiar with my business, I create websites and help realtors with digital marketing. One of the websites that I built was for myself, and that's bridgemill.homes. It is a Bridge Mill neighborhood guide. So with that, we quickly created a yard sale page on the website, and I just have one call to action here: submit your yard sale. And then we also created a map using Google Maps. If you're not familiar with the Google Maps feature, I'm going to walk you through later in this video how we set all of the technology up in order to do this. You don't need a website. You can do all of these just using the links that Google provides. And if you have access to the community Facebook groups, it's a great way to share your sign-up form as well as the map once you publish it and stuff. And like I said, we ended up generating 65 new contacts in our database in less than 60 minutes worth of effort or time involved in actually creating these steps. It took a couple of days for that database, for those entries to filter in. But we launched it on Thursday around noon, and by really it was, we said we needed the submissions by Thursday midnight in order to have the map created. It was kind of a last minute thing that we put together, but we had 65 people submit their name, email address, phone number, and mailing address. So we had a complete contact information for all of these individuals. I also created a space on there where they could submit what they were selling, pictures and item description list, and I added that to the Google map for those that submitted that information. And then we had a few families that included or that said that they were hosting lemonade stands. Their children were going to be out selling lemonade, so I added those to the map as well. I ended up getting a lot of comment and feedback from the community thanking me for creating the map. They're thanking Michelle and I for really putting together the idea, and we've been since reaching out to all of those individuals and just doing a 8x8 follow-up plan with everyone. The intent is if you have somebody that's listing a lot of items for sale during a yard sale event, they may be interested in selling their home or getting ready to move and stuff. So that was our idea for the targeted follow-up. So really the page was simple. There's a submit form here where they can submit information. And again, I was collecting name, email address, and phone number, and then the property address that they were having the yard sale location. And then I gave them a space where they can add in information about the items that they were selling, upload any photos of the items, and then submit. And then really we just had the Google Map embedded up at the top. So that was the technology involved in that. But Google actually gives you the opportunity of providing a link directly to the Google Map. So when they open it up, it looks like this. You can just post that link directly to the Facebook group and everybody can see these. If you click on one of these items, it just has a description of what they're selling and their address. So what we did in order to create this map, we just came over here and I created the map and the form, but I'm going to show you how to create a form using Google Forms now and then create that map. So if you are interested in the tutorial and the tech side of this, continue watching. If not, go forth and conquer. I wish you luck, and I hope that this idea gives you a great way to add some new context to your database. So the very first thing that we'll want to do if you're wanting to follow along and create something similar to this for your community, I'm just logged in. In this example, I'm logged into my Keller Williams Google Workspace account. So I'm in my Google Drive, and if I go to New here, I can go down to Forms, and I can create a new form. And then I'm just going to pull this page over here so I have it on my other screen, and that way I can kind of replicate what we were doing or duplicate the form over here. So, again, I just come over here and I'm going to call it like community yard sale sign up. And then question number 1 is first name, or you could just say full name. Make it required. Then you could duplicate this. And we're going to say email address, I'm just duplicating each one of these for time savings, and my typing is horrible. Phone number. And I'm making sure all of these are required so that they have to fill out the information. And then yard sale location, property address. And again, like I said, my typing is atrocious, so I apologize. And then we'll duplicate this field. Last one is just going to be what items will you be selling? And then, and that's it. I think you can actually do so you can do file upload here as well. And you can, just say that they can file, So I'm going to say here, would you like to include a picture of the items for sale? Question mark. And then I'm not going to require this one. I'm actually going to turn this off. Not required. Maximum number of files. I'm just going to say 5 because I don't want to receive a ton of files here and stuff. You can change the file size, maximum file size here as well. And then that's all the information that I'm collecting. So the form is saved. If you're familiar with Google Forms, it's going to give you responses here. You can link it to a Google Sheet. That way you can export all the information and print it out later. And then at the end of the day, what you really want is the send button over here. You're just going to go to the link and you can grab this link. You could post this link in any of the Facebook forums or groups or pages for that community, and just tell people that you're putting together a digital map of all the yard sale locations inside the neighborhood to be beneficial, and you'll be posting it to like the yard sale groups or some of the community marketplace groups that are out there and stuff, just to help them generate more traffic to their yard sales. So after you've done that, your responses will start to come in and you'll want to create a custom map. So again, we're going to come back to Google Drive and we're going to click on New. I'm going to hit More here and I see Google My Maps. So then I'm just going to create a map. and it's going to open up a new clean map here. And I'm just going to choose create. And it's going to open this up, and it's going to ask me to give it a name of my map here. So I can just change this to like community yard sale map. And if you want to put a date on there or anything, we're actually we've partnered with the HOA in Bridge Mill, and we're now going to be like the annual map providers or something. So I created a generic one that just said Bridge Mill Community Yard Sale Map, and then over here under layer I changed it to 2024 yard sales. Yard sale locations, and I hit save, and then all I have to do is come over here and I can do like 123 Main Street, which I know is a property in Woodstock, Georgia. So I click on there, it drops a pin right here, and then if I click on the pin I can choose add to map, and then I can click this little edit button over here, and I can change the name of it, or I can add the description here. So I just copy and paste from my form responses the items that they're going to be selling at the yard sale, and then I can add any photos, any images that they uploaded or provided, and I can click save, and then it changes that map marker. Now I wanted to take it a little bit further and add some custom icons under there, so I just clicked on the style button. I can change the color. I did green, and then I chose like the $sign, so I did the more icons, and it gives you all of these. You can actually do a custom icon, and you can upload your business logo or something there if you want your little logos everywhere around the map and stuff. So I chose the $sign, and then when I'm done, it's got the $sign here. If the person clicks on it, it'll give them, you know, I could say items for sale. And then when they click on this, they see items for sale. And if I had the pictures in there, they would be able to scroll through the pictures of the items that are being sold. All right, so that's it. That's all you have to do. And then when you're done with this, you come over here and click on the triple menu, and you can actually like set your default view. So you could like zoom in or zoom out to the map at whichever size you need it to be. And then you can hit set default view. When you're done with that, you're going to want to share this with everybody. You just click on share, and you turn on share map. Anyone with a link can view this, and then just copy this link, and that's it. Now you have a map. If I post this over here in a new tab, they're going to go to that map at the default view that I just saved, and you can see over here under yard sale locations, the very first item is listed there, and it would just be a list of all the yard sale locations that you've entered in. So that's how you create one of these maps. And like I said, you could, like you saw, I just created this in a few minutes. It takes a few more minutes to post it to the community, and then depending on how many responses you receive, you'll have to go in and add those to the Google map and stuff. But I think this was just a lot of, like I said, it creates goodwill within the community. I think it was really, really helpful, and it was something that was being asked for. So again, I want to give a huge shout out to Michelle Knapp for presenting that idea or sending that idea over to me for us to create this. And I wanted to share this with you because I know a lot of us are really trying to get to that magic number, whether you're trying to add or get to that first 200 contacts in your database, or you just want to add additional contacts to your database. This is a great way to add a bunch of new contacts to your database, and then you can reach out to them and do all of your marketing. So whether you're a new agent or a seasoned agent, I think this is a great opportunity, and I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching this video. If you got value out of this video, as always, please do me a huge favor. Click the like button so that YouTube knows that this is a great video and shares it with more real estate agents out there so they can benefit from this marketing tip as well. And if you like this information and you'd like to stay in touch and follow along with our journey, please subscribe to our channel. Make sure you ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And with that, I will see you in the next video.